Okay, everybody, we are 2018 ICast. Today, I am with Ron Young, Lake Wells, Florida, FFW Tour, and Bob Warren from Seymour, Tennessee. They're going to talk about some of the success they had on Brusier, Vaccination, and Flat Outs this year with our products. They were very instrumental with the products. They used them, they engaged in them. They got their custom colors, they got their weights and weights, and they were happy for the most part. Right, guys?
No, you
look excited, Bob.
Still looking for a shirt.
Easy now. We'll get into that. That's a 2020 contract. Okay, so we'll start with Ron. Ron, you go over something you got onto at Okeechobee to kick off the year, right?
Yes, it was.
And Harris?
And Harris.
And Harris. Okay, go ahead.
All right, Okeechobee. Well, when I was in Okeechobee this year, I was really having a lot of luck fishing in the back bays, in wood, timber, and things like that, with grass, using my super swimmer. This is the color I was actually using. I went through about 80 or 90 of these just in practice alone. This is lily pad. Love the thump that this thing puts out. If y'all haven't seen this bait, you need to check it out. Even if you just buy one bag, I'm telling you, you're going to buy 100 of them. This thing is unbelievable. I love the color too, that lily pad. And then, Harris chain. I was using a super swimmer. I was using a, well, let me reach over here at the table and grab this. I know y'all have seen the Speed Spade. This thing was phenomenal for me. I had it in 2 different colors. Junebug was my main color that I was using when I was pulling it through the grass. Sometimes they bite that tail off. I'd take that tail, gnaw it down just a little bit, put a little blade on the end of it, and I'm back in business. These things right here are tough as nails, but when you lose that, you put that blade on there, it does the same, just about the same action. The thump on this is unreal. You need to check these out. All the colors are good on that.
On the back, right?
Yeah, willow blade. Yes, it's a willow leaf blade, and you swim it just like you do with the tail on it, and it's phenomenal. I crushed probably on day 1 at Harris Chain. I probably caught 25 fish. I ended up with 17 and a half pounds, and then I went to Little Lake here, Big Lake Harris, after I got off Griffin, and I whacked a 4.5, 5.5 pounder on that first cast. So then I knew that that's where I wanted to fish the next day. Here was the other bait that I was using, B&B swim jig. Robert Bakewell makes B&B swim jig that they sell. They're going to be selling on the website, Brusier Baits. He makes the super swimmers, matches the exact color to the super swimmers and turns the jigs into that. This is called Bammer Hammer. That's a crazy crawl on there. Bammer Hammer crazy crawl. I like to take that, cut a little bit of it off, I bite it off, feed that thing on there, and as you're swimming this through the grass, as you can see with the flanges on there, what that does is that grabs a lot of water and causes this, it just goes crazy, crazy crawl. Bammer Hammer. Love it, folks. Y'all got to get some of these.
And I was scared. You also use, I mean, it's a very versatile bait. You could have flint, pitch, punch, whatever.
Yes, and I could. I actually, if there was a hole, I'd flip the jig into the hole, pull it swimming out of the hole, swim across the top of the grass, and drop it into the next hole. Just keep this thing moving. You want to keep these legs moving. Once it hits bottom, you just pick it up a little bit, drop it back down, it starts flapping again. I mean, the thing is crazy.
Awesome. Very good, Ron. Now, Bob had a couple different techniques. He's going to go over some, a little bit of a finesse style. Go ahead, Bob.
Well, folks, what I did was I had a good tournament at the Harris Chain, and what we used was these C-rig weights and these pegs and the crazy crawl. How we rig this is we put our weight above the stop so that the weight is free and it goes up and down, okay? That way there you can adjust the length. You can have it 2 feet long or you can have it 2 inches long. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want with it. And what I was fishing was outside edges, real eelgrass patches. with this crazy crawl like this. So when you pull this through the grass, this weight slides right through the grass real easy. This bait floats way high. So when it falls, them little craws are just going like this as it falls. You pull it again, and as it falls, them fish absolutely could not stand that little rig. They had to kill it. On the third day of competition, on day 2 actually, I broke one off, about 2.5 pounds, and on day 3, I caught the fish and it still had the crazy craw from the day before in its mouth. That's how much they just don't want to let go, okay? So, I mean, what I used was the green pumpkin, and I tipped it with just a touch of chartreuse. Every rig you can use the crazy craw, you can use this rig with a Cinco, or I'm sorry, the big stick.
The big stick.
The little,
or the 5-inch stick.
The 5-inch stick.
Or the fatso stick on the
fatso stick. And then you can come over here, and you can also use, what's this one? This is the...
That is the diamond tail. Brusier
diamond tail. Brusier tail. All these baits, when you drag them through that grass, real slow, taking your time. I'm a slow fisherman, folks. I am not a speed guy. I work cover slowly. And all these different baits on this kind of rig like this, you really need these sea weights. These sea rig weights make a huge difference for not getting hung up in the trees, not getting hung up in the grass, not getting hung up, period.
Slimline tungsten.
Yeah.
We call them
Sea rig tungsten. And then, you know, like I said, the stop is extremely important. Okay, that's your key right there, because then you can adjust to figure out each bait what the best length is to drag this through the grass. All right, folks, so there you go. That got me a top 20 finish on the Harris chain.
Awesome.
Thank you.
He was a happy guy. I know that. You were a happy guy too. So anyway, that's a couple of our rookie/veteran anglers. How's that for size, right?
Okay.
Ron Young, Bob Morin. Hopefully they're going to be back with us next year. A couple of the techniques that we used. Thank you all for watching, and a big thumbs up. Right, guys? Enjoyed having these guys on tour with us this year. Hopefully again next year.
We enjoy being with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.